Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution, Claire's Sanctuary, here on the Jurassic Park podcast. So we're going to pick straight back up where we left off. We are going to get our Uranus into its paddock. We are going to try and tailor the paddock to its requirements. And we are then going to see if we can elevate that paleobotany score. It always makes me laugh when the enjoy the ride from Josh comes up. Okay, so here we go. We're going to trank this guy straight off the bat. And we are also going to release a couple more. Now I do want to go into capture mode quickly for one of these releases. Just because... There we... maybe not. That is a shot. Look at the way that light right there is hitting the Uranus. That's cool. I like that a lot. And I just let it move on without even getting the screenshot. Nice one, Tom. There we go. Maybe that. That looks nice. Oh, and that helicopter in it as well. There we go. Okay, so that's our second Uranus. We'll get a third one hatched as well. There we go. I'm very conscious. I want to make sure I didn't stop the recording. I thought I just hit something that would stop the recording, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? Okay, so let's get transport teams ready to roll. You guys are going over in this paddock. And we don't have as many dinosaurs here on Sanctuary, so I will be interested to see if we can hit that 5-star rating. I want to get that 5-star rating. I want to unlock the drivable safari tour. So let's put those guys in there. Now, I do wonder, can I can't click on them while they're in flight. Okay. So we need to check what kind of dinosaur they are before we really fill up any paleo feeders. I mean, we can put them in place now so they're ready. If I just do a good old drop one there. Maybe one back here? Right there? Yeah, no, you know. Right, okay. So once they arrive, we can see what kind of plants they want to eat and go from there. It is nice that we've got a slow increase in the roster of dinosaurs in this game. I do hope that that continues, and I do hope that they've got support planned beyond 1 year, because I know there's been a lot of talk about Jurassic World Evolution 2 coming in 2021, and whilst I would really appreciate that, and I would love to get loads of new features in a new game, I hope that we at least see the game continue its lifespan in 2020 with things like Camp Cretaceous being implemented. I think they could be really cool. And obviously Frontier have got a really good track record for doing that kind of stuff. I mean, you look at Planet Coaster, you look at Elite Dangerous, they've all got really good track records for good kind of post-launch support, I suppose. So I do reckon it will continue, but I just, you know. There we go. Sorry guys, getting distracted with screenshots again. I'd like to know for sure. Right, so does it tell me what kind of dinosaur this is? Medium herbivore. Does it not tell me the family? Paleobotany. Iguanodontitide. I did not say that right at all, but that makes a lot more sense. So right. So we need to get some conifers. Yep. Can we not upgrade that any further? Let's take a look. Let's go and take a look. Buildings. Building upgrades. We can't. Interesting. Right, so would we then have to remove it from 2, presumably? Okay, that's fine. Right, so we want to make this conifers. Oh, the clouds have just rolled in on Sanctuary. And man, oh man, do these dinosaurs look nice. Okay, so we're just waiting to grow those conifers. This is cool. I find it interesting that you can't... Clearly you can get bigger upgrades at some point, but obviously we're not there yet. So I find that interesting if that's something that's a part of this DLC, or if maybe you only unlock it in, say for example, sandbox mode. That could definitely be quite interesting to see. Right, so we're almost there with the conifers. Let's get those conifers. Oh wait, so we've now got to grow it. Cool. Do we think this back here is big enough to be a Rex paddock? I think so. I think I might start hatching a Rex, you know. The best thing about this is the fact that currently I can do whatever I want within reason. So I could put that there, for example, and then bring the fence up into it. Like so. Then go from there to there. Then we are all linked up, and then what I need to do is, I'm completely distracted right now from what we are meant to be doing. Simply put that in there, link that up to there, and we should have a nice source of power. Unlimited power! That was such a bad Palpatine impression. Oh, Brad, if you're watching this episode, I'm sorry, because you love Star Wars and I've probably just ruined it for you. But there we go. Right, why is this not... Alright, that's just done something really weird. That is fine. We can grab our pylon and we can go like that. Hey, build cost obstructed. Yay. But it will let me put it there. Wait, do I have to come in from the other side? So I literally have to go like that. Wow. That is funky. Okay, so we're going to set our Rex incubating, I think. Oh, too expensive. Right, we're not going to set our Rex incubating then. Alright then. Wait, am I still waiting for the conifers to grow? Let's see. Available. Right, so it should be available. Confirm selection. Choose plants. Confirm selection. Right. So this does make you use your ranger teams a lot more as well, which is quite interesting. So right, so now I need to just go bop, boop. Okay, so that's all that set up. We want to get this terrain here ready for Lady Rexy. looking quite good. Bring our radius down, flatten it a little bit. And we are looking okie dokie. You can hear me button mashing, it just tends to merge it a little bit nicer. If we were to then go, what do we want? Coastal ideally. Put that all around there. So it looks a little bit more faded in. Then there we go. If we were to then... Oh, I've not done the right rating for the dinosaur again, so I'll have to hatch one more. And replace. Okay, so I then need to go around and get the entire fence. Okay, and we have run out of power, so we do need more power. It's fine, I've kind of got a solution in mind for that. And that solution is here. I could probably fit a large power station in here, you know. If we give ourselves a minute to get the cash. That definitely looks like somewhere which could take a large power station. So, as you can see guys, we're kind of doing multiple things. We're increasing our infrastructure, preparing ourselves more for the future here on Sanctuary, whilst we do other bits and bobs to also contribute to our objectives within this particular game. Right, so we want to do the good old... I mean, I could just link that up to there. Mate, I didn't even need that. I like how casual that was then, just mate, I didn't even need that. Like, nice one, Tom. GG. Right, so that was then networked up. We could then probably do with a fast food vendor up here eventually. Right, so we now need a Uranus with a score of 45. So I'm thinking we'll go, like we did the other one, a different... What dinosaur rating is it on normally? Let's take a look. 33. That takes it up to 40. And then clearly we need to research some genetic modifications. I like that though, you know, that's kind of smart, the fact that I've got to research some additional genes. That is very intelligent actually. We're just going to take a quick swig of coffee here. You know, we're not Cabot Finch, we're not without it since 1993. We can, in fact, have some coffee. Oh, Tom, you make the worst references. Okay, right, let's see if that will let us change it a little bit. Wicked, there we go, and that's the rating we want. Right, let's incubate that. Get it ready to come over here. I do fully plan for this to be the Rex paddock over here. It has been decided. And it's just a question of if and when we get there now. Okay, so we can let that incubate and it do its thing. I have to admit, I am very impressed with how big Sanctuary is. I know I said in previous episodes it was maybe smaller than Sandbox, and I think it is smaller than Sandbox. I will stand by that statement, but it still feels quite expansive, which is good. You know, I like open maps where we can do a lot, we can build a lot, we can have fun with them. While we're here, we might as well research more genetic upgrades. This is cool. I feel like we've got all of the genetics for every single dinosaur in this park, which you don't get in the core campaign, I think. That is definitely quite exciting. Right, so we are counting down. We're going to hatch this last Uranus, put it in our paddock, see if we complete these objectives, and then depending on how we're looking, we're probably going to call it a day for this episode, I think. But as always, you know, there's always more to do in Jurassic World Evolution, and I have to admit, the more I play this DLC, the more fun I'm having with it. Beyond that one mission earlier we played, I am honestly really having some fun with this. I'm really enjoying getting to immerse myself back in some really fun campaign missions. So right, we want to trank our Uranus. Get our transport teams ready.
Now keep both dinosaurs content and contained while we prepare for our next test.
Okay, I got so worried there thinking that was going to make us put them together. Okay, so you're going to come over here. Are they at their maximum social score, actually? That is something I really should have checked. No, they're not. Cool. But you know what? That's quite a photo as well, actually. I like that. Just Tom having even more fun with the capture mode. Right. We are going to move this Uranus. We're going to see what the next test is. If we can do it in a couple of minutes, we'll do it this episode. If not, we will pick up in the next part. Okay.
Asset transportation.
How are these guys doing? Are they chill? They are chill. Cool. I'm not so sure about how this came out, to be honest with you. Also, there are a lot of goats running around in the Albert's paddock. I want to see if we can get this as it comes up. That's a nice screenie as well. Ah man, I must be boring you guys at this point with how many times I'm going in and taking photos. I just really enjoy it. It's my thing, you know. I do a lot of toy photography, and Frontier adding capture mode to this has really opened my eyes to digital photography in terms of screenshots of games, to the point where I've been going back and playing some of my old favourite games like Halo, and actually realising that I can now get screenshots in them using similar principles. Because a lot of the tools that they've added here are tools which have actually existed in gaming for a very long time. So, you know, it's cool. Right, so we've got our Uranus in this paddock. While that guy's chilling there, we're going to go and research some more stuff, because why not? We'll get some buildings this time. Let's get the medium power station, and let's get the fossil zone. We could quite happily finish those buildings off soon, actually. So you can see we've now got our nicely bright coloured Uranus. If we take a look at that skin, looks great. Looks really, really nice. Cool. So 1 minute to go with containment. Right, we need to resupply the herbivore feeders, man. Why did nobody tell me the herbivores were starving? That better not be a dead one. That better not be a dead one. They better be asleep. Okay, good. I got so panicked there. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I saw the way the neck curved around there, and it kind of grossed me out a little bit. It made me think of a tapeworm. Ugh. I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but there you go. Might as well send some more expeditions out while we're here. Go research some more bits and bobs. Oh, they're about to finish, so we might as well stay in this menu and then send them out on another one. Cool. Right, we have got 10 seconds to go.
Okay, get this dinosaur along with the Euoplocephalus thriving, and it will act as our proof of concept for our paleobotanical research.
Okay. Right, so both their satisfaction levels are high up. Fantastic. Wait, are you still high up, mate? No, you're not, because you probably need a restock, is my guess. Yep. Ah, plants unavailable. Modify feeder. Let's do that then. Let's go. Confirm selection.
Proceeding to the feeder now.
Right, let's go restock this, see if that fixes the problem. I'm hoping it will, because if not, it may be something that we need to look at in the next episode. Do you know what? I'm going to take control of the Jeep, because they're taking a while to get there. Let's go get these things. Resupply it, resupply it. Boom. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Come on, head to the feeder. Please go to the feeder. There is food. There is food for you, my friend. Yeah, go on. Go to the feeder. Go on. Go on! Right. Come on. Show me that satisfaction score. Wicked. Right, so you've jumped up. So you're happy, guys. Cool. Okay, so we just need to hold it now, I suppose. Have I upgraded this at all? I have. Disease. Who's got a disease?
Confirming task.
Go trank that guy. We're gonna upgrade this to and outage protection. Cool. Right.
This is what success feels like. Something meaningful. This is pioneering work. Just like bringing back the dinosaurs, these plant species now join the living.
Terrific. Here's what I want to know. Can humans consume these plants?
Why are you asking?
Well, you can't make friends with salad, believe me, but you can make money. An exciting new opportunity for our guests. Eat what the dinos eat. And this time, it's not raw goat or your slowest relative.
Well, I really can't argue with that. And Cabot, I don't want to.
Okay, so you can see, guys, mission 2 complete. Tree ferns now available. Jurassic Tour, grasses and cycads are now available. Wicked. So, guys, we are going to call it here. I'm going to just put us into the capture mode, see how we're looking. We are looking mighty fine. We are going to call it here for today's episode, guys. I really, really hope you have enjoyed another episode of Jurassic World Evolution here on the Jurassic Park podcast. And stay tuned for more in the very, very near future.